What's up, everybody? Master Reactor here, and today I have a replay. Let's first of all check the rankings. I think I'm still in second. I cannot seem to get first. I can't get back in first. It sucks, but I'll take second though. Let's see how close I am to being in first right here. I'm about 30 points away from him, 29 points or whatever it is. I guess that's exactly 30 points from Root Victor. So he's skyrocketed up to 1659. I'm at 1631. Still pretty high rating. Can't complain. But we're going to do a replay of a match I just played. And let's just see what happened. See how it went down. Here we go. Let's check it out. Check it out. Let's exit this. Okay. If it's ever going to load. Is it going to load? Is it going to load? Okay. It was versus Redshanks. Okay. So let's see what happened. Okay, I throw scissors, I think, here. And he throws paper, so we get to go first. So a really good start. Thinking that I got this because I get to go first. Love to see it. Okay, looking good. But let's see what happens. A little laggy here. Alright, so I open Chaos Sword, MST, Spy, Jar of Greed, Breaker, and I think a Wing Blast. Yeah, Wing Blast. Okay. So he's got Kaiku, Night Assailant, Card Destruction, Heavy, and Thunder Dragon. So he's got a pretty good hand here. I set Jar of Greed and set Spy and just pass. Okay. He draws into a Faith. So really nice because now he has combo with his Night Assailant here. So he's going to discard the Thunder Dragon. This is like the God opening if it wasn't Kaiku and was like Pot of Greed instead of Kaiku. Would have been amazing. But he's got the good shit. So his first card he plays on me is none other than... He thinks about it, and he Card Destruction. So he gets to draw 6. I decide just to change our Greed here, so I can draw 5. That could backfire if I draw like Pot, Graceful, or Duo or something. I just felt like it was the right play. Maybe I shouldn't have did it, but it's fine. So he gets to draw 6, and also he gets his Fate back. So he draws into BLS, Pot, Upstart, Solemn, Ring. So, and I draw Spy, Mirror Force, Snatch, Solemn, and BLS. He uses Night Assailant and gets his Fate back. So as you can tell, he is getting lucky as shit on me right here. Because he gets the Pot of Greed first, which I don't really like doing. I'd rather Upstart first, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But it could matter, because you could... Well, I guess he already used this Thunder Dragon, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, he draws into Brigeki Break, Chaos Sword, Solemn, and Duo. So the man's literally got everything. He's got double Solemn Judgment. He's got the Regeki Break. He's got all the good shit. He's got the Duo, the BLS, like sitting pretty here. So he rolls a 5, and he gets my Mirror Force, and I throw out Spy. So he's got 7 cards, and I got 4. Not looking good at all for me, no matter what I can do. He drops BLS on me right away. And he banishes my face down, so okay. Went first, doing a lot of good, and he sets 4 and sets Faith and passes, okay? So I draw into a dead Chaos Sword, so my only play here is just to Snatch Steal the BLS, and he decides to just Regeki Break it and pop it. So now I know there's no way in hell I can win this game, and it's completely over with. He draws to a Faith. He decides to... Oh no, I just scoop. I don't even... I'm just like, it's over. I know it's Faith set. It's over. There's no point to even try. So I just scoop. So we go to Game 2. Game 2, I got a pretty good one, though. I got Sinister, Kaiku, Graceful, Wing Blast, Thunder Dragon, and Spy. And he's got Solemn, Deco, Book, Mirror Force, and Breaker. So I discard the Thunder Dragons here. And I grab myself 2 more. Okay. Then I play Graceful, and I draw into Pot of Greed, Night Assailant, and Torrential. So really good draws there. I discard the Spy and the Night Assailant, and then I Pot of Greed into Sangan and Deco. So I'm giving him a little bit of his own medicine here, the way he did me game 1. because I've got 8 cards in my hand, or 9. I got 9 cards in my hand going first, so pretty nice. So I summon Sangan, and I set Wing Blast and Torrential and just pass. He draws into a Spy, so let's see what he wants to do here. He decides to set Deco, and set Book of Moon, Mirror Force, and Solemn, and just pass. I decide to Wing Blast, and I discard the Sinister, and I put his monster back on top. And I draw into a duo here, which is pretty nice. I get my Sinister back. So now I get the full Trinity of this dude. But it doesn't happen because he uses Solemn Judgment on this. So he values his Spy and his Breaker over half of his life points is what he's saying here. So I'm like, alright, that's fine with me, no problem. I just go into battle, poke him for 1,000. And he takes it, putting him at 3k. And I just set Deco, and I just pass. He draws into the Deco that I put back on top. And now he summons Breaker, uses Breaker's effect, pops my Torrential. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And he goes to battle, and he hits my face down. It's a Deco, so I get to draw. I draw into a Sork, and then I draw Jar of Greed. So, looking pretty nice here. I decide to just banish a Dart, banish a Light, and just drop Sork here. I could have maybe like distributed this and crashed with the Thunder Dragon, but I just thought that was the better play. And let's see if it works out for me. I tribute my Sangan for Thunder Dragon. And I search, I think I grabbed Faith. Yeah, I just grabbed Faith and say screw it. I go into battle and hit him for 16. He does not Mirror Force or Book of Moon, so now he's only at 14. I set Jar of Greed and just pass. He draws into a Knock, which is pretty dead right now, but I could set a monster, I guess. So he decides to set the Knock and set the Spy and just pass. I draw into a perfect card, Nobleman, a Crossout, which is really nice. So I just fire the Knock right away. Oh no, I Jar of Greed first. Okay, I Jar of Greed, I draw into Breaker, so I don't do this. I summon Breaker, see if he has anything. He thinks about it. And he decides to Book of Moon the Breaker. I'm like, okay. I knock the monster, it's a Spy. I think I boarded one out here, so there's only one left in the deck. I go to battle, and he has to Mirror Force or he's dead, and I just pass. He sets Deco and then knocks the Breaker. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I draw Solemn Judgment. I summon Kaiku, switch the Chaos Sword, attack, and that is the game. So we're going to game 3. So he gets to go first again. Or no, I went first that game, but he went first game 1 on me, so... Okay. So he opens, pretty bad hand here. He's got Spy, Chaos Sword, Breaker, Deco, Solemn, and Knock. And I got a pretty busted hand, not gonna lie. So he sets Solemn and sets Deco and passes. Alright, I've got BLS that I just drew, Upstart, Thunder Dragon, Pot, Wing Blast, and Sangan. So I shuffle my hand one time, and I discard the Thunder Dragon. And I grab myself 2 more. I fire Upstart Goblin. He says, okay, I draw into a Wing Blast, which is pretty nice. I fire Pot of Greed, and this is what puts the nail in the coffin for this man. He Solemn Judgments my Pot of Greed. I'm like, alright, cool. So now he's at 4,500. So I decide to just summon Sangan. This plays around the Knock in his hand, which is a really good play. I set both my Wing Blasts and just pass. Okay, he draws into a Faith. I decide to just Wing Blast, discard the Thunder Dragon, and put the monster back on top before he gets a chance to flip it or anything. Then he decides to set Spy and just pass. So, as you can tell, he's only at 4,500. I Wing Blast again, put the monster back on top. I get my Sinister back. I Tribute. I add Faith. And I drop BLS, and that is the game. Let's fucking go. Banish a Dark, Banish a Light. Woo woo. Got him. That's how you do it. Hit the like, hit the sub. Have a good day or night. A little laggy there, but...